What is up, everyone? Conixis here, and welcome back to Shining Song Starnova. And as you remember last time, things kind of went... I don't know if you can really call it smooth, but considering the ending that Sasami might be leaving us to join Quasar, yeah, that's what happened last time, and I'm still fucking upset. But hey, we'll see if that happens. Most likely it will. So, the girls of Quasar stood at attention as the new rankings were announced one by one. Already, this election had diverged far from the norm, with 4 regular members graduated out of the unit already. Kaori gulped, sweat pouring down her face as the announcer continued to announce the new third rowers. One of the girls who had been kicked out had been her friend. She had been such a sweet girl with beautiful long legs. To think such a talented girl would have been kicked out of the unit, damn. They were still in the middle of announcing their third row. Already, the suspense was incredible. Would she gain a rank or be demoted back to the second row, or simply maintain her current position?
What's going to happen? Please, I don't want anything to change. Please, let me keep my rank. Please, let me keep my current rank.
Aren't you number 5? Because if you are, then... Ooh, you will be. And now, rank 14! With 651 votes! Oh. Nita Kaori. Yeah. Ooh. 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 14? That's like, damn, that's like almost, that's almost 10 spaces back. It's like 9 fucking spaces, my god. Yikes. Yikes. Kaori blinked on in disbelief. She must have misheard. Yes, her anxiety must be getting the best of her. She could have sworn she had just heard her name called right now. That they were still in the middle announcing the third row. There was still the entire second row to go through before she could be expected to be called.
Hey, Kaori-chan, that's you. Your name has been called.
Kaori still stood still. The words around her disappeared. Get on stage!
As I feared, Kaorichi's been demoted. Alas, I enjoyed our conversation so. But it is what it is. Goodbye, Kaorichi. Perhaps our paths may cross again.
No! Oh, Kaori's crying. Damn.
No!
The horrifying realization finally sinking in, tears welled up in her eyes. Something unprecedented had occurred again. A front rower had been demoted all the way back to the third row. Jesus Christ! How? Kaori's body stumbled onto the stage in line with her new teammates, but her mind was entirely elsewhere. How had this happened? I'm wondering this too! Kaori looked up to the faceless audience before her. They had abandoned her, betrayed her.
Why? Why didn't I get into I didn't get into any trouble. There's no way something like this would happen without some kind of scandal.
Her heart pounded as a million thoughts assaulted her at once. Had this been a mistake? A ballot miscount? A conspiracy? Had she accidentally offended someone in the upper management? Or had the tabloid sprung some unsustainable slander upon her at the last second behind her back? Had all her teammates cheated? Were they manipulating the votes? What was the reason? Why had she lost so many ranks? Yeah, that's why I understand that she got put back in the second row. But the third row? Holy shit! Ooh, that's dirty. I don't know what the hell's going on, but that's fucking dirty.
The real reason you lost your rank, Kaorichi, is because you were boring.
I mean, I guess that, yeah.
Nice, talented girls like you are a dime a dozen in the idol world. Unless you entertain people with something new and thrilling, you'll never last long.
Maria nudged Sasami's shoulder during their performance. Oh, hey, behind you. Something's wrong with... Sasami turned and saw Aki barely limping along with the dance routine. Oh boy. I pressed myself against the window as I noticed Aki's white face on the main screen. What the shit? Focus the camera on someone else, now! The camera crew obeyed at once, and Aki was replaced with Maria on the screen. However, the audience had already stopped beating their glow sticks to the song. Instead, they began to murmur and worry.
Aki, fall behind!
Yep. The entire dome stood still. Yeah? She ain't gonna die, is she? So I know she was close to death in her route, but she ain't gonna die, is she? So I swear to God, this route's already hitting me hard enough. Aki! The girls rushed to their fallen teammate and picked her up off the stage.
No. Alive. Oi, this is not the time for that!
Nimbu took to the stage and spoke into the microphone.
Everyone, we sincerely apologize for the interruption, but please do not worry. The show will continue momentarily. Our dear Akli-chan is merely overcome with emotion.
The audience murmured in worry.
What's going on? Is Aki-chan?
No way!
This is real, isn't it? Hey, get Aki backstage, Namu, Nathan. Keep the audience distracted until... No, we can't. I got to... This isn't the time for that. Come on, let's go! At least give me the mic.
Aki pulled herself up and leaned into Sasami's mic.
Oni-chan, I'm sorry for the little miss. Don't worry, I'll be back. Aki!
Aki! Hang in there! The girls rushed off stage with Aki, while Natan and Nemu calmed the audience down with improvisation MC work. I sprinted toward the girls, panting for air. What's the situation? Is Aki alright?
Well...
Aki was up against the wall, her chest heaving in and out.
My knee, it hurts. What are we gonna do? At this rate, we might have to finish the rest of the live with only 6 of us.
Well, I got some news for you. You are already gonna have to do that.
For something like this to happen. Producer-san, do you have something in mind?
Yeah, don't worry. We still have a backup plan. Maria, take the stage and continue on with your solo performance. Do your best to buy us as much time as possible to get Aki back on her feet. Alright, I got it, but how are you going to get Aki's knee fixed up? Or not his knee fixed. Thing is, I've already set up an emergency medical room in the basement just in case something like this happened. Come on, the rest of you are going to come with me there.
I see. Well, looks like you've stayed on top of things. So, there's still a possibility that Aki will be able to perform?
Yeah, now let's all move. Oh, this is another new one. The remaining 4 girls and myself rushed into the first aid room where a doctor was waiting for us. Thanks to Sasami's tip-off that Naki's knee was not healed, Soma Music hired a special doctor who could treat injuries on site. Now that things had come to this, though, I had no idea what exactly this treatment entailed. How could the doctor fix it in a few minutes? What an entire hospital couldn't fix in 3 weeks? The doctor greeted me in a strange foreign accent.
Oh, welcome, welcome. There is the patient.
Yes, doctor, as you can see, her knees.
Oh, yes, I see.
The doctor opened up a steel container containing various vials and syringes. He flicked one of the vials with his syringe and filled the syringe with whatever was inside.
What the hell is this? Producer-san. Sketchy. Way too sketchy.
The girls stared on, their eyes wide with fear, and a good reason. A mysterious doctor in a locked-off basement room about to inject Aki with a suspicious medicine. That doesn't scream sus to me. I wonder. Even I was having troubles about this situation. Wait a minute, Doc. Is that stuff legal?
Oh, yes, totally legal. Don't worry about a thing.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
We're just going through with this? After all, how can the government ban something? There it is! There it is! It ain't illegal if you don't know it exists. Okay! Ooh-wee. Ooh. After all, how can the government ban something they don't even know exists? Only this bad? Hoy, this is bad. Are you sure this is alright, producer? Who knows what that medicine actually is? What if it's something really, really bad? Don't worry, this medicine will make your knee as good as new.
Sweat poured down my face as the second passed. By now, Maria was probably already halfway through her song.
Who knows what kind of weird side effects that thing could have? This is seriously fucked up! Producer-son! do it. Give me the medicine. If I don't perform now, our dome line's going to be ruined, you know? Aki-chan? This is our big moment. At this rate, we're going to lose everything we work for. I don't want that! Don't worry, if I get hurt through the next hour, I can rest and recover. I just need to be able to dance to our final act, that's all! Producer, I'm begging you, give me the medicine! Aki.
Sasami's eyes darted from Aki to mine, at a loss of what to decide. This live was supposed to be Sasami's crowning moment, the highlight of her career. If it was ruined, then everything will have been for naught. In fact, if news about our Dome Live was overshadowed by Aki's injury, then it was highly likely we were going to lose the Grand Prix as well. A decision had to be... I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. The first decision, it's... We have to get all the bad ends, but... At this point, I don't even know what's the right decision. I know I wouldn't give her the medicine, but in order to continue Sasami's route, we might have to give her the medicine, because Sasami's been a little shit as of late, but even she's unsure right now, so even I don't know what to choose. I don't know what's the right answer and what's the bad end, so we're just gonna give her the medicine, because why the fuck not? Shit, we had no choice. Unless Aki performed our final act, everything we had worked so hard for in the past year would be lost. Alright, give Aki the medicine.
That's the only choice we have. That's the only choice we have, isn't it? We've all sacrificed so much for this line to be a success. Even though it's difficult, we must do it. We have to give Aki-chan the medicine.
Sasa-chan's right. Hang in there, you shit lolly. We're gonna get you all fixed up, alright?
Yeah, don't worry. This is what I want.
Aki closed her eyes and the doctor injected her knee with the syringe. There you go. All fixed. Aki gasped in disbelief.
The pain. It's all gone.
She stood back up, flexing her leg in amazement.
I can move my legs again. It's like a miracle.
Yes. All very good. Good medicine.
Doc, thank you. You might have saved our life.
What do you know? It looks like it worked.
And then she's about to have a heart attack on stage, and this medicine's gonna be some fucked up shit. If this is the right answer, then... I don't know, we'll see. If it seems like it's gonna continue for a while, I'll go back, but, you know.
Phew.
Now come on! Maria's probably almost done with her song! We've gotta get back on stage to reassure everyone that you're alright!
Yeah, let's get moving! Are you sure you're alright, though?
Yeah, everything feels back to normal! No, it feels even better than normal! I think I'll be able to pull out my best performance yet!
Oh, just one last thing, Perusa-san.
The doctor handed me a steel container with the remaining vials of medicine.
Here's the remaining dosage in case you need it again. Oh, and this is my number in case you need it.
Need more. Huh. Alright. Thank you very much. With that, I returned to the control box while the girls returned to the stage. The audience cheered in relief when Aki re-emerged on stage.
Everyone, I'm sorry for making you all worried, but I'm back! Aki-chan, thank goodness you're alright!
Within moments of the girls' final act, their prior little mishap became a forgotten memory. The audience once again chanted along and waved their glow sticks as the celebration continued. However, I couldn't help but feel an intense feeling of unease. In my coat pocket was the container of vials the doctor had given me. Its hard, metallic weight inside my coat made me feel like I had been given a dangerous firearm instead. Just what was this strange, seemingly magical medicine? Was it weed? What was it? Is it drugs? Drugs? Not good drugs, bad drugs? The tabloid next morning. Starnova Live fans enraptured by performance. Also Quasar's election. You won't believe what happened. And Sire... Is this continuing or not? I can't tell. It'll play normal and then the fucky shit will happen. Well, just in case. Just in case. Well, let's make a save here. And we'll delete it if, you know, but just in case. Don't do it. No, something about this situation was just wrong. Just who is this doctor anyway, and what was this medicine that we had never heard about before? I had to put a stop to this before it was too late. On second thought, Doc, let's not administer the medicine.
Wait, what are you talking about? How am I supposed to perform then?
What's happened has happened. You'll have to sit the last act out. The 6 of you will perform.
There's no way I'm going to accept that. No way at all. All 7 of us don't take to the stage, then the whole live's going to end in disaster, you know? It'd be a huge scandal for one of the performers to just disappear mid-live. What are all our fans going to say? What are the headings going to be in the magazines tomorrow if we do that? So give me the medicine. Don't worry, I'll deal with what happens later. Right now, we need this live.
Can't do that, Aki-chan. Oh, I think this is the story. No, wait, no. Wait a minute. Sasami, I think I might be on bad end, actually. Sasami changed sides and now is crying for her? No, I think that is the, I think that was the right answer. Okay, it's always been the second one, but I wasn't sure at this point now. I sighed in relief. It looked like we were still getting up the headline. Alright, everything was going as planned. Despite the little hiccup when Aki tumbled during the live, Starnova was rolling forward full steam ahead to challenge Quasar for the grand prize at the Grand Prix. Convincing myself all was well, I pushed my worries back in my mind. Starnova was going to win. Aki's knee was going to heal. Sasami was going to become an icon. Everyone's sacrifices were going to be worth it. Now that I read this, now I can see the trouble coming. I was going to become the great idol producer. Shining Productions was going to become an industry giant. Yes, everything was going as planned until the Fire Nation attack. I sat back on my seat. This was the right decision. I was doing what was necessary to make the greatest idol group ever. Until I woke up in the middle of the night. I ended up working all day and then passed out while reading over the contracts in the evening. The office was now quiet, dark. Looks like everyone went home for the day. I should be getting home myself. Lately, I've practically been living in the office. Okay. Out of nowhere, a hand fell over my shoulder. Ha!
Producer.
Aki, is something the matter?
The medicine.
Where is it? I told you it was drugs. It was actual drugs. That's all. She's feeding for it now. It was drugs. It was actual drugs this time. Not good drugs. Bad drug now.
The medicine. Where is it?
Huh? Aki grabbed me by both shoulders, her eyes bloodshot and her fingers trembling.
The medicine! I need it!
What are you talking about? You don't need that stuff anymore. You can relax and take all the time you need to heal.
No! It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! Oh, not just my knee, but my whole body! Every time I eat, I have to vomit everything! My head's splitting apart! The medicine, I need it! It's the only thing that will save me! Where is it? Where is it?
Oh my god. Alright, had to step away, but okay. Aki, what has happened?
Listen to me. I'll do anything. I'll give you anything you want. Just give me more of the medicine. Where is it? Where is it?
No, you're having withdrawal symptoms. You have to wait until...
No! Give me the medicine! Hey, producer. Don't you care about me? You're Aki-chan? Look at how much I'm suffering. I'll do anything, producer. Anything. But if I don't have the medicine now, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! Give me the medicine! Or the medicine, give it!
Oh god. Aki grabbed me by the throat and shook me. Foam coming from her mouth. Oh my god.
Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me!
Oh, alright. Okay, okay! I reached into my drawer and pulled out the steel container holding the rest of the vials. Aki snatched it out of my hand and loaded up a syringe. Oh my god. Her breathing returned to normal moments after she shot herself with the dosage in the leg.
I felt so good.
Before I could take the container back, Aki snatched it away from me.
Hey! As long as I have this stuff, I can become a star. I can work all day and night long. As long as I have this, it'll make me invincible. I'll finally be the #1. Then Mama, everyone will.
What are you saying?
This was your doing, wasn't it? You're the one who got this stuff for me. Thanks, Oni-chan. I'll be counting on you to get me a steady supply of my new medication from now. After all, it'd be bad if I pass out from withdrawal and people find out what you've done to me, right?
Stared on in defeat as Aki walked out of my office, the remaining vials in my hand. What had I done? All I wanted was to make our dome line a success, but I had somehow now gotten Aki hooked on what was undoubtedly illegal substances. Yeah, like I said, that's some drugs. I looked up to the ceiling. Was this all worth it? I don't know, isn't Sasami thought to herself as she stood in the elevator.
In the end, even Producer-san ended up doing such a terrible thing to make Starnova into...
You're telling me. You're telling me Sasami's state of mental being rested on me making this decision. Well, I kind of figured that, seeing as she broke down, I shouldn't have went back because I thought we were actually on the normal route. Because everything seemed fairly normal, actually, but nah. I guess I was the leading cause of Sasami just leaving us then.
In the end, even Producer ended up doing such a terrible thing to make Starnova into a success. I guess there really is no difference between Shining Productions and Golden Cat Productions. Everyone's just using us to make lots of money. If that's the case, I guess there's no point in staying in Starnova, is there? Golden Cat's offering me twice the money I make now. Just the signing bonus is enough to last me years, even if things don't work out at Quasar. And no matter how you look at it, there's no way Starnova's going to continue at this rate. I mean, Aki's already starting to lose it. Well, it's only a matter of time until Maria graduates. Just how am I supposed to become an icon like that? In the end, this is just how business is. I should just try my best here at Golden Calf, where I'll have a better shot at becoming a star.
The door opened and Sasami stepped into Kamijo's office. She saw Kamijo sitting at his chair opposite. What if we actually get to see what Kamijo does because Sasami joins? I'm gonna let you guys know now if that happens. I'm not gonna watch it. I can't look at it. I can't read it. I'm just going back. If Kamijo fucks her, I'm not reading it. I cannot bring myself to read that. Oh my god. She saw Kamijo sitting at the chair on the opposite end of the floor. Sasami walked toward him.
Kamijo-san, I thought over your offer. As expected, things aren't really going well at Starnova. I think I'll have a better shot at becoming a star at Quasar. So I've decided to accept your offer. I look forward to working with you.
However, she received no response. Oh shit. Finally the man on the other end of the office spoke, however it was not Kamijo's voice. Yep.
I'm afraid the young master is no longer around. There's been a little change of management staff, you see. From now on, I'm Quasar's producer. But don't worry, I'll be glad to have you on board as well.
Oda walked over to Sasami, put his hand on her shoulder.
Shimazaki Sasami, wasn't it? A fine name. Maybe one day you'll be the leader of Quasar, a black, endless vortex, which nothing can ever emerge. Such a pretty little flower you are, my little white lamb.
The old man ran his palms down her cheek. Now if you think I wasn't gonna read Kamijo doing it, you can bet your goddamn ass I'm not reading Oda doing it. You can bet anything in the world I am, no matter how much you fucking pay me, I will not read Oda molesting Sasami. No, that is not going to happen. Oh boy.
Come now, it's time for
Physical examination, huh?
Do you not know of it? The final examination, the rite of passage for any girl who wishes to become a Quasar. Entering a business deal without knowledge of all the facts. What a stupid little girl.
No!
Sasami turned around only to realize the elevator was now shut off.
I look forward to working with you, Sasami-chan.
Oda grabbed Sasami and reached into her skirt. Does he actually have a voice? Yeah, he does. That's about as how I thought he'd sound. Yeah, I think I got him spot on. Ah! Ah! Oh no, actually, Sasami. No, actually, I think only you can really exclaim that pain. I think you can only enunciate this pain better than I'd ever. Yeah. Well, at least we didn't have to actually watch him molest her. Because, you know, I thought that since this is the final route, they're gonna go all the stops. If she's gonna get molested, it's gonna be shown. But thank Jesus, they still have some heart left, and they didn't do that. But, hey. Glad to know I've known this game well enough to not make the wrong decision. Yeah, something about this is wrong. Yeah, we read this, so back up to Sasami about to cry. Oh boy. I can just... There we go. Yep, you can't do that, Aki-chan. Sasami's eyes welled up with tears.
You can't say that so easily, not at all. What are you saying?
Sasa-chan?
Oh, look at this. Has Sasami returned to her senses? Has she gone back to normal? Dear Jesus Christ in heaven, I hope so.
Our life is more important than your body? Why would you ever say something like that? Isn't your life more important than anything? What's the point of being a star idol with a dome light if you're dead right afterwards? You don't want to sacrifice yourself for the sake of Star... You want to sacrifice yourself for the sake of Starnova? Starnova is just an idol group, you know? It's just a form of entertainment for guys to waste time on. Why are you so obsessed over it? Once you've hit your late 20s, it's not like it'll matter. You won't become a star, an icon. You want to become a star, an icon? You want to become someone important? What's the point of all of it if you give up yourself to get there? Isn't the point of becoming successful to make yourself happy?
Gee, Sasami, I wonder.
Then why do you have to sacrifice your life to get there? I learned something, you know. I learned something after being an idol for so long. It's not happy at the top. It's not at all. It's lonely and it's terrifying. It's painful. Everywhere you betray people, you betray...
Wait, what?
Everywhere you betray people, people betray you. You see traitors when you look at your friends, and friends when you look at your traitors. People smile and they laugh, but you never know if they carry daggers behind their backs. Suddenly your friends stop looking like your friends, and you start thinking, are these people just here to take advantage of you? When you see someone weak and down on their luck, you don't see to help them at all. All you're thinking is how to earn their trust so that you can take advantage of them later. It's all so wrong, so messed up. I don't get how idols can be or do stuff like this at all.
My voice is gonna die after reading so much Sasami.
As soon as people see how much money you can make and how much fame you can bring, the look in their eyes change, you know? You stop being people and become tools. So why are you crying right now? Why do you want to throw away everything just to be a stupid idol for one more second? Don't you have anything more important than that?
God, Sasami, you are spitting a mouthful and my voice hurts.
Who cares if our dome life is a mess? Who cares if the fans out there, who cares what the fans out there say about us?
I hope this is your realization and you're not just kind of saying this off the top of your head, because I hope you actually have learned this, because these are the things you have done.
Who cares what the papers write on their pages? None of them know anything about it, what it's like. None of them know what, who, what, why, where, and when, or how. They can write all the junk they want. They can chirp whatever chirp whatever pound, like, or dislike button. They can upvote, downvote, give us 1 or 2, 3 or 4 or 5 stars, troll us or spill whatever words they want about us. But we were here, we saw, and we...
Oh, whoa.
We were here.
This is such a mouthful, and I'm just straining my voice talking this like...
But we were here, we saw, and what we saw wasn't worth it. Not worth it at all. Because nothing's worth sacrificing yourself, not even your dream! Aki-chan, let's stop this! Haven't you already suffered enough? You can take a break for once and let us handle the rest.
Aki's crying. Julie and Mika held Aki up as tears streamed down her face.
Don't worry, there'll be more chances from now. Let's not risk it all here. After all, if you end up breaking your knee for good, it's all over, you know? I know, but I still want it. My dome live. Even though this time wasn't perfect, you still stood on that stage. But it's not like it's lost for good. You can still return here. It'll be up to producer to make it happen again, though.
Sasa-chan, everyone. I know this live was important to everyone, but Sasa-chan's got a point. It's just not worth taking weird drugs for. There's gotta be some lines we don't cross.
Hey, wait, shit, Maria's probably already finished with her solo now. Come on! There's, the three of us have to get back on stage.
Okay, get moving, everyone. I'll watch over Aki and calm, Aki-chan down here. As she was about to leave, Aki grabbed Sasami by the wrist.
At least, do your best out there. You have to carry my part, too. Yeah, don't worry.
The girls ran back on stage and assured their position moments before the beginning of their song.
Where's Aki? Is she really? But we have to do our best for her sake.
I see. Alright. It's not what we wanted, but we don't have a choice. The audience noticed that Aki had not taken the stage with the other girls as well.
Where's Aki-chan? Could she really have been injured on stage? Shit, Aki-chan! What are we gonna do without her? The audience is obviously distracted by what happened. But we can't let Aki's injury be tonight's focus. We gotta turn this around. Everyone, we're starting!
Kamijo snickered when he saw the news beginning to leak from the dome on his cell. Aki-chan's missing?
Did she injure herself? Is she alright?
Already, the voices of fear and doubt were propagating through Chipper. While he had no hand in Starnova's latest setback, this instance he couldn't help but relish. The Quasar's rival had fallen behind the race once more. Now the decisive moment had come. The unveiling of this year's new front row girls. Oh yeah, I'm interested. Is Shiro gonna get fucked over? No, even better. Fucking Kana comes back out of fucking nowhere. Kana makes her very appearance. Oh lord, not even he could perfectly control who became the center. That was something left for the market to decide. You know what would be even more fucky? The assistant that was helping Sasami was actually Kana, but in disguise this whole time. Because her name was Kana too, you know what I'm saying? And she's just been hiding out, scoping things out, just for this moment to come back and take her spot as the head. Oh my god. Not even he could perfectly control who became the center. That was something left for the market to decide after all. He felt a black presence behind him, Oda. Yeah.
Well.
Does he talk? I want to hear how he actually... Oh, I know he talks, but I would mean, does he talk during this moment? Because I want to hear if my voice has been... Oh my god, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Well, the young master seems quite beside himself tonight.
Oda looked out the window of the VIP box and at the girls below him.
Quite a spectacle you've created, being the ringmaster of this grand, triumphant, tragic circus. I admit I'm envious. You've done quite well for yourself. I see why your father acknowledged you as his heir. Tell me, which girl did you pick tonight to win? Which girl did you deem unworthy? Everything is unfolding to your grand vision, isn't that?
No. Kamijo chuckled. It is a black thing. The creature they call the man, a monolithic, masculine something. He is everywhere, hearing everything, seeing everything. He weighs each and every one of the people. He judges, he decides, he controls, and above everything, he takes for himself what used to belong to the people. Women, money, music, art, culture, everything. Everyone asks themselves how they can one day overthrow the man. Why must I toil for him? Why can he not share some of his wealth with I? Surely he has so much fortune that he would not even notice it to give some to me. What has he done to deserve such opulence? While I, who have worked my whole life, must suffer. Such foolishness. Do you honestly believe such a monstrous thing could exist in the modern world? Oh? You see, I have no master plan. I've decided nothing. There is no villain in the high castle lording over everyone. Look down there, not at the girls, but the people voting. The people who have paid to be here, and the people of this city. No, the citizens of this nation. All who have spent money. That is everyone on this planet. Yes, it is they who have created this, or everything you see around us. All this filth, this mad carnal existence. Everything is as the people wish, the lowest common denominator. I merely provide the means for the people to express their monstrous forms. But everything that unfolds tonight will be done by their hands. Every cry, every shout. No, I suppose everything which has happened, and will happen from now, will be as they wish. This world is but a reflection of humanity after all.
Quite cool. Oh, the poetic. Oh, quite the poet, young master is.
I mean, they did my girl Kaori dirty, but she doesn't really do much. So, she isn't pure like Sasami. She's kind of nervous. Sasami was kind of, up front pure, but Kaori's kind of back row shy pure girl. The remaining 4 girls of the front row stood at attention, their backs straight as rods. All the other ranks had been called. Now the real deal began. Oh shit! Would their positions in the front row remain the same, or would there be an explosive upset? Now, I'm questioning this. Wait, so what, number 4? Who's number 5 now then? There's no number 5 anymore? Rank number 4. With 1,512 votes, Yoshino Mako.
Alas, lost one rank, huh? No matter, still plenty of time to make it back up.
With a proud smile that betrayed not a hint of spite upon being demoted a rank, Mako stood and took her position in the front row while waving at her fans. He took the microphone and began to deliver her remarks. Mako dropped down by 1 rank. That must mean the robot must have gained a rank to number 3, leaving me or Shiro to the center position. Or you drop down, you never know. Watch Stella becomes the center. I'ma fucking laugh at all you bitches if Stella becomes the center. But still, anything could happen, even the unthinkable. Stella knows. Stella, I'm rooting for you. Stella knows. Can we just stay in the VIP box looking at the drama unfold?
Surely you would not let the robot be the center of Quasar. Bah! What a mockery that would be.
Hey, the people decided it, so you can't say shit, old man. I don't see the problem. If that's what the market wishes to see, then it is our duty to provide.
Bah, you youngsters and your obsession to your little devices.
Mako finished her speech and took her seat. It's decided then, the robot's gonna be... Watch you! It's gonna be you, bitch! No, I gotta read it. I wanted it to just say it, but... rank number 3. The drum roll began with 1,618 votes. Enokina Haruka. Yep! There you go, bitch! I told you, Stella's gonna be the new center! Stella's definitely gonna be the fucking center! I know it! Oh, my girl gonna rise and be the center! Enokina Haruka! Wait, what? Are you for real? I lost to a robot? Oi, there's gotta be a mistake here! The spotlight fell on Haruka, revealing her look of shock, outrage. Haruka immediately swallowed her fiercely and put on a glistening broad grin for the audience.
Oh, so she lost the rank. It's gonna be Stella. Stella's gonna be the head. Oh, I fucking love it. Oh, I love it.
And Akita, while appearing to be a hip modern woman, is quite a vile character. The more time she spends in the spotlight, the more people are going to awaken her true personality.
You might be saying goodbye too, Shiro. That's why Stella's silent. Stella knows. She's...
Goodbye, Haruka-chan. I'd like to say that you were a good rival, but I guess that would be giving you too much credit.
But I guess there's no fifth. Well, how is it really a center if there's 4 of them? There has to be some surprise shit coming because there's only 4. It can't be a center if there's 4. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That bitch.
Or maybe, oh, yeah. You know what, actually? You know, I didn't think about this. Kamijo's, fucking... Shiro said there was gonna be a new member, and I was thinking it was just gonna be Sasami. But... I don't know anymore about that, but it could just be somebody out of fucking nowhere. Maybe Kanahana, I don't know. I'm rooting for that as well. After Haruka delivered her speech, the announcer arrived the final 2 ranks.
I don't understand. Final 2. There's only 4 of them. How? Who's the 5th? There has to be 5 in order for them to be center. 2 and 2. Wait. Yeah, 2 and 2, and then 1 and...
I don't know. Maybe they're changing it up. Shiro versus Stella. Women versus circuitry. I'm rooting for you, Stella. A truly unprecedented situation. The Empress who had delivered to Quasar the new golden age, the woman every man wished they could have, the woman every woman wished they could be, the face of all that was desirable, against the android, immortal, obedient, perfect. She could be anything the user desired. She was always young, always beautiful, always subservient. Engineered to be an idol, programmed to be all that everyone wanted. Rank number 2. It's gonna be Shiro. With 1,784 votes is... no! Bullshit! I was hoping for the fucking switch up. Damn! Stella Silver. The hall roared in triumph. However, they were not celebrating for the android. Fuck that! Nah! I wanted Stella to get it! Damn it! And now the center position in the winner of the fan election, with 3,095 votes, Okuda Shiro. Yeah. I was really hoping for that actual shakeup. Damn! Shiro raised her arm to the heavens in triumph as the audience raised their silver glow sticks with her. An unquestionable victory, and with Stella acting as a buffer between her and the rising rival, it would be even more difficult for Shiro to lose her crown to the next election. Shiro glided to the head of the unit's formation and bowed before her fans. Their roars echoed through the walls and beat in her chest. The other girls bowed their heads behind her. In the end, the election had merely proved their worthlessness compared to Shiro's power. Deep inside, all of them had wished for an upset. I did too. I was hoping so bad that Stella just did nothing this whole time and she just rose to the top just by being... man, I'm upset. Deep inside, yeah. The reality now upon them, they realized their goal had been but a naive fantasy. All they could do was bow to their empress, she who had sacrificed everything to lead them. Stella and Haruka stood and crowned the Caped Shiro once more as their center. Everyone, thank you very much. Shiro! 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 Once again, you have given me this year's crown. Look before you. I present to you the faces of Quasar's 2018 membership, but how is it a center if there's 4 of you in the front? I mean, I guess you can do diamond formation, but hey. The girls stood at attention as the audience howled in glory. This fan election was especially important to all of us.
Especially important to all of us. After all, these girls will be... these are the girls who will be going to the Idol Grand Prix. For so many years, Quasar has been the unrivaled victor of the Grand Prix, ladies. Ladies, I know this battle was well fought, but let us put aside our rivalries for now, or we must march united to Odaiba, where we will once again emerge victorious. Indeed, this year we have a powerful rival, a new rising star as their center. While we are all still girls, I wish to deliver upon you yet another great, beautiful victory. You watching this right now, we are your one love, your one desire, Quasar! Please continue to support us from now.
The whole rose to their feet and raised their arms to the air.
Bonsai! Bonsai! Bonsai!
Kamijo smiled as the spectacle unfolded according to plan. Dunya and Shiro only had consolidated her power further, but this was but a momentary reprieve, for no girl could remain an idol forever. He turned and left the VIP box already plotting his next move. Yep, I knew there was going to be Act 3. The light to turn night into day. This sounds like an ending act. So yeah, I knew it. We were going to have an Act 3. Fuck. I mean, I'm not upset about that, but I'm saying fuck is in. I was just, everything has happened up till now, and I was hoping that, you know, Stella would shake shit up, but hey. It is what it is. Unfortunate. Stella, I was rooting for you. I sighed as I opened the morning tabloid. Okudashiro crowned Quasar center in a landslide victory. Also, Starnova Dome Live fiasco. As Kashiwagi Aki finished? The girls stood gathered in front of my desk, looking equally distraught by the public's reception. Despite doing their best without Aki for the rest of the live, falling in front of everyone and disappearing for the remainder of the show was going to spread all sorts of negative rumors. Already, our social media accounts were overflowing with worried fans and trolls alike. The people downstairs were doing the best to contain the situation, but it was obvious that Dome Live couldn't have the kind of reception we were hoping for.
If only we knew this would have happened, it would have been better to not have had a Dome Live at all. Mika-chan?
Sorry about that, guys. Anyways,
Is this really okay? At this rate, what's gonna happen next month at the Grand Prix? And for our Aki-chan to struggle with an injury at such a young age. Oh, well, Aki-chan, taking care of your body is the most important thing, you know? Nothing else matters if your body falls apart. It's because you're always way too gung-ho about everything. If you hadn't always overdone everything, we wouldn't be in this kind of situation. Seriously, getting injured before even a granny like me, you really are something. Everyone, I'm sorry. Hey, what's with that long face? Don't you usually fire back with one of your shit lollyisms? Oh no, lollyisms. But this time we're really in big trouble, you know, and it's because of me. How do you think I feel, ruining everything for everyone? After having talked so big all the time, I hate it the most, you know. Aki-chan, don't worry, it's not like we... Now, the situation's not hopeless yet, Aki-chan. Julia's just trying to cheer us up with her soon act. Oh, it's not like I'm worried about you at all. I know, but still. Everyone, maybe if I had been a better center, we wouldn't be in such a tight spot. I really didn't understand the Dome Live, just what the stakes were. I thought it was all right to just go with the flow and do what everyone else was doing.
That's called peer pressure. And it's not good. You don't go with the flow unless you're going with your own flow. Don't just fall in line with everyone else, Sasami. I hope this has been a valuable lesson to you. And if you continue to learn and return to your old natural state of mind, you might be at the top of the tier list by the end of this. Just maybe. If you can make that grand reprisal, you might be the best girl in the game. Because this is like something, everyone's had their issues, but they were able to bounce back in like a little bit. But Sasami has had this big fat issue. And now, if she can come back from it, then... They set this up. They made it Aki because they know I care about Aki a lot. God damn it. If it hadn't been Aki, I don't know if I'd be feeling like this, but I feel just because Aki was the straw that made Sasami realize things, I feel like, you know, maybe my faith can be restored in Sasami. Just maybe. I hope so.
Maybe if I'd been a better center, we wouldn't be in such a tight spot. I really didn't understand until the Dome Live just what the stakes were. I thought it was alright to just go with the flow and do what everyone else was doing. But that really isn't what a leader should be doing, isn't it? All this time, my actions weren't worthy of being considered those of Starnova's center. That's why from this point forward, I want to change. The world's not just such a simple place that we can just blindly trust others and take care of us. That's okay. That's why we're going to be taking action to make our dreams a reality with our own hands. In the end, maybe that's the kind of idol I want to be. Idols, aren't helpless little girls you have to dote on. We all decided to become idols because we wanted to chase after our dreams, didn't we? I want to keep running. No, I have to keep running because everyone's counting on me. Everyone's counting on Starnova.
That's all nice in theory, but what exactly are we gonna do?
Sasachan's exactly right. It's still too soon to give up. Leave the details to me. I'm your producer after all. It's my job to figure that out. For the better or worse, the Dome line's behind us now, and the Idol Grand Prix is our next big event. First off, Aki, you're grounded from all work until 1 week before the Grand Prix. This time I'm not letting you perform unless your knee is fully healed.
Alright, I get it. We can't have another repeat of our Dome live. But I doubt it's gonna be that easy.
What do you mean? You mean there's gonna be even more trouble?
You see, Mika-chan, in this business, when someone important falls, people's natural impulse isn't to help her back up. It's to trample her on the ground some more. People always view things as zero-sum game, Someone's loss is assumed to be your gain, even though the reality is that everyone's dragging each other down together. Even despite that, I'm gonna do what I can to protect Starnova. I can't let my cute idols hog the spotlight all the time, Isn't it about time your producer saved the day too?
Then that makes everyone, doesn't it? Anyways, we can't despair yet. There's still a month left before the Grand Prix. That's plenty of time for Aki-chan to heal up and for the public sentiment to change. Even though today's tabloids are bad-mouthing us, by tomorrow it'll all be in people's recycling bins.
With that, the girls murmured their agreement and went out for the day's jobs. After a long day at work, I heard the door open. It's the end of the episode, so thank God. This is happening now, if it's gonna happen.
Producer son, you have some time right now?
I folded up my laptop and faced Sasami. Yeah, for you, I can make time.
I just wanted to thank Producer son for making me realize something.
Thank me? I don't think I've done much worthy of praise lately.
No. Back when Aki-chan was injured during the live, and I heard that there was a medicine which could make her be able to perform again, I was relieved. You could say I wanted her to take the medicine. This was our all-important Dome live, after all. When Producer son made Aki-chan refuse the medicine, I was really shocked, but, maybe that was the revelation I needed. All of a sudden, I realized just how wrong my thinking had been.
And that's what I wanted to hear. This is what I was looking for. She finally realized. Jesus Christ.
I was confused about a lot of things and didn't know what kind of idol I wanted to be. I started thinking it was natural for the others to suffer so that I could become the more popular. But that wasn't what I really wanted at all.
Sasami put her palm against the window and looked out into the night.
She's still out there. The person who taught me all these things.
You mean Shiro-san?
You mean you already knew?
Well, I figured. Who else would, other than the Empress, would have been able to influence you that much? Yeah, because, I didn't do it. Aki sure as hell didn't do it. None of the others sure as hell did it. So who else have you been hanging out with? It didn't take much thought,
As expected of Producer son, he really knows everything, huh?
No way.
But I don't want to become like Shiro-san. It took this long to come to a decision. I was afraid, I was afraid of failing. I was afraid of failing, of letting people down, of letting all of our hard work get wasted. So it was easy to start thinking that I needed to do whatever was necessary to win, that I had to lie and manipulate or else someone else would beat me and I would just be played for a loser. But right now, I'm fine with being a disappointment. So this is what it feels like to be a loser, huh? Quite frankly, I'm fine with being called a lamb. Producer son, that's what I've always wanted to be.
That's what I wanted you to be too, Sasami. Oh, you're back. Oh. My girl is returning. My heart. My girl is returning. Oh my god. Sasami, this is what I was saying from the beginning. You made it this far
before you started changing. You made it that far by just being yourself. You didn't have to change. You're already perfect the way you were. Your bright attitude, your like amazing personality is what drove Starnova to its current point. It's your whole entire being that allowed the group to make it this far. You keep them together. You keep peace within the whole entire thing. So when you started losing that, it really hurt because she was literally the one person who had the straight common mind, who always saw the better in things, even though shit was getting rough. And that's what I was so afraid of losing. You never really have someone who will try to cheer you up with that kind of enthusiasm as Sasami did, and that's why it hurt to lose that, because it was like the one who was always cheering you on legitimately and always hoping for the best is starting to change into everyone else, and I was like, god damn it. But now our girl's coming back, guys.
Sasa-chan, you'll never be a disappointment in my eyes. You made mistakes, you hurt people, and then you figure stuff out. I put my palm on the top of her head. I saw what you went through. I was there. I saw the danger, pain, tears in everyone's eyes. And there's not a soul in the world who can judge you.
As expected, Producer Son will always be my Producer Son, I got a little confession to make. Kimichi-san from Golden Cow contacted me before the Dome Live. I was really surprised he offered me a spot in Quasar. Isn't that really unbelievable?
Really?
Of course I didn't accept it. Obviously, I'm going to turn down, so there's nothing for you to worry about.
I see. It must have been one of that guy's tricks. But you know, Golden Cow's actually a really successful and prestigious talent company, and Quasar is a great idol unit too. Not to mention, you'd be able to work with Shiro-san every day. You like her, don't you? Sasami's face turned bright red, and she shook her head while flailing her arms around.
Like her? No way! We're both girls! I swear there's nothing!
Oh, girls.
Oh.
Anyways, I'm turning down the offer, and that's final. There's no way I would ever become a Quasar. Shiro-san is my rival, after all. She might be an important mentor, but in the end, the way she does things is wrong. People aren't puppets to be used.
I see. Huh, that's a relief. Then, really would have been a lot of drama if the center of Starnova ended up becoming a Quasar.
I don't want to think of something like that happening, so let's not ever bring this up again.
But there really was something going on between you and Shiro-san, huh?
Well, at least you caught that, producer, cause fuck. If you ignored that, I actually would have been upset.
Producer-san, you should know that you're the person I like. After all, one thing happened after another, and we ended up doing that, you know?
Well, I'm certainly flattered to be admired by the #1 idol in the nation, but, you know, let's not do risky stuff like that for now.
Yes, I suppose the rules are rules. But what's happened has happened, so please be sure to take responsibility for Sasa-chan once all this is over, okay?
Of course, you can count on me.
It's kinda sad in a way, that as long as I'm an idol, we have to keep our relationship a secret.
But I'm totally fine with it. Don't worry about me, Sasa-chan. That's only the natural price to pay for going out with a top idol like you.
A producer-son, as expected, just being friends isn't enough.
Sasa-chan?
At least a kiss is alright, isn't it?
Well, it's not like anyone else is going to... Yeah, producer, I gotta tell you something. You're in 3rd place here. You're in 3rd place here. Shiro took 1st place, Mike-san took 2nd, and now you're in 3rd. Unfortunate, man. But hey, at least Sasami is committed to you, so that's the good thing. Even though the stuff with Shiro does count. That's not it's not practice, that counts. It's not like anyone's going to see here. Just one time, I had to make Sasami happy. Look at this. That's nice. Finally, we got some actual nice shit. Oh, Lord. My God. Sasami is, like, literally almost as tall as him. How tall is the producer? I held her by the shoulders and locked our lips together, just like in a Hollywood movie.
Producer-son, I really love you.
Yeah, me too.
I'll do whatever it takes to protect you.
Of course.
I leaned in forward and kissed Sasami again, before the vast glowing skyline. Our future was still undecided, but it seemed like Sasami's heart had decided on the path she was going to take from now. Okay, so nothing happened. Other than a beautiful moment. I see. I think that's a good note to start on. And nothing bad. The 4 caused all my calm down. Yep, nothing bad to end on. Okay. So yeah, we can delete this, and then save here.
So yeah, this episode actually ended up good. Sasami's back. She's returning to her old senses, and I'm happy again.
Oh, I'm actually happy again. So I guess we won't really need face cam after this episode. I was expecting more fucky shit to happen, but unless you guys want it, I can continue face cam. But for now, I'm gonna stop. I have like 4 episodes of Starnova recorded right now, and the current one just went out today, and that was episode 51, I believe. So, 4 episodes. This is the first time in such a long while that I recorded episodes one after the other, because the story is just getting juicy. But, yeah, basically, happy again. So, we won't really need facecam for any surprise reactions or shit like that, unless you really want to continue this mug being in some random corner of the screen, but hey. So, yeah, I'm happy that Sasami is returning to her senses because, like I said, I'm not gonna re-explain it, but missing that pure light that was in our group really hurt. And just the fact that Sasami really was just going, she even admitted she was just going with the flow of everyone and just acting like everyone else because she felt that's what she had to do. I'm glad that she came to her senses and she, you know, she finally realized, you know, fuck that. I'm gonna be who I was because this is what I want to do, not because people have instructed me to do so. But she's still blushing at Shiro, so, so thank you all for watching. If you like this, hit the thumbs up button, save it to your favorites, share with your friends. This has been Conixis. You can follow me on Twitter, link is in the description below. Thank you all for watching. Love you all to see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.